into our game of the day, that of course being Monday Night Football. All of these lines are according to FanDuel Sportsbook. We've got the 3-6 Giants, who are 1-3 on the road at the Bucs, 6-3, 4-0 at home. Tampa Bay right now, the 10.5-point favorite with a total of 49.5. Giants are coming off an extra long break, having had a bye week into the Monday night game. They also entered the game off a win over the Raiders nearly 2 weeks ago and have won 2 of their last 3. Bucs, on the other hand, interestingly enough, enter this matchup coming off back-to-back losses to the Saints and Washington, respectively. Arky, how are you betting this one tonight?
So it's an interesting one. Yet again, Monday Night Football pits us an interesting one with a double-digit home favorite tonight against the Giants. And the Giants are going to be without a couple of very key pieces of that team. Their star safety, Logan Ryan's going to be out of this game, definitely. Sterling Shepard, the top receiver, is going to be out of this game. The top 2 running backs, Saquon Barkley and Devontae Booker, are questionable for this game at this point. I'm not quite sure there's a lot to love about the Giants. The Giants will have to really rely on Daniel Jones, and we know what that sort of means with Daniel Jones. It doesn't mean a lot of great things in general when you go against Tampa. And Tampa's a really, really, really good rush defense. They're the best in the league in the rush defense. So for me to try to like anything with the Giants is tough, but also double-digit favorites at home are interesting. Let's just say that's interesting when both teams are filled with players that are getting paid. It's still a professional game with pros on the line. So I sort of pay attention to the total at 50 or 50.5, 49.5. If you're getting in that area, I like it to go under because I think we're going to see a comfortable win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers tonight. Now, whether it's 10 points or 14 or 8 points, I'm not quite sure yet. I feel like I don't like to lay the double digits at home tonight for Tampa Bay. So what I will pay attention to is the under, because I don't think we're going to see a lot of points from the Giants tonight. Also, 2K,
yes,
I did a little digging in this game. I did a little more digging to try to find something I think is going to work out nicely for us. So I'm going to go with the first quarter and a second quarter bet. Are you ready?
Ooh, I like it, yes.
All right, so the first quarter, 10 is the total amount of points expected to be scored, quote-unquote, for you to bet. And so if you go under that, you would be pretty good if you're the Giants. They're 9-1 under for the 10 points in the first quarter this season, while Tampa Bay is 3-1 at home over the 10 points. That one sort of canceled out for me. The second quarter, that's the money quarter for both these two teams. Both of these two teams are averaging nearly 16 points in their games in the second quarter. The number right now is 14.5 over at FanDuel, and if you go over, that gets you plus money. Now, it doesn't matter who gets you over to a 14.5, as long as both of them score the 15 or more. And I really like that one a lot. So let's go to plus money tonight. I think it's plus 121 last time I saw it on FanDuel. Over 14.5 second quarter points in this here matchup.
You're making this one fun. I like it.
Yeah, listen, the under is the best the best number for me in this game as far as the spread and the total is concerned. But I keep digging into this game, and both of these two teams sort of get a little wonky when it comes to the second quarter, and it makes sense. The first quarter, you're feeling each other out a little bit. The second quarter, boom, offenses are heading ready for the races for whatever they may have before the half. So I like the overs 14.5 second quarter points.
Okay, I like that. Unlike you, I am taking the spread here. Didn't really know what to do with it. It seems obvious, but it also seemed obvious that the Bucs wouldn't lose to Washington by 10, and that the Giants wouldn't play the Chiefs within 3. But as we know this season, crazy things are happening. With that said, all signs point to the Bucs to cover, Arky, which is what I'm taking. They are at home and have won 7 in a row at home. We know they are not happy about those back-to-back losses. Gronkowski, who has been out for the better part of the last 6 weeks, will potentially make his return, but it'll likely be a game-time decision. The Giants, like you said, are, of course, without star running back Saquon Barkley. He is also up in the air. So here it goes. The Giants are 5-4 against the spread and have covered the spread in 13 of their last 14 road games when playing an NFC team. The Buccaneers are 3-6 against the spread this season and are 3-1 against the spread at home. I like those odds. Here is the kicker, though. Tampa Bay has been favored by 10.5 or more 3 times this season, and they are 3-0 against the spread in those games. So that's why I'm feeling this one. The total has gone over in 6 straight Giants versus Bucks meetings, by the way. The Bucks have gone over this total of 49.5 in 6 out of 9 games so far this season, while New York has exceeded that total twice. Tampa Bay is putting up an average of 31 points per game compared to the Giants' 19.9. However, both teams are allowing close to the same amount of points per game, with the Giants at 24 and the Bucks at 23. So there's no way Brady and company are going to lose 3 in a row, especially at home. I know the injuries have been an issue, like you mentioned. The defense has been an issue, but I'm going to take my chances with the quarterback who is 3rd in passing yards at over 2,800 and 1st in touchdowns with 27. So give me the Bucks here, minus 10.5. And while I would lean the under with you, I'm just going to stay away from the total and take the spread. There's just too many unknowns as to what weapons will be playing and who's available. And like we said, will probably be a game time decision.
Yeah, I think it's the smart play if you're going to play the spread is to play it in front of Tampa. I think that's a smart call by you if you're going to play the spread. I'm going to stick away from it, even though the money has sort of kept the number around 10.5, 11, and 11.5. It's sort of bounced back and forth throughout the week. And the money spent is even as you're probably going to get in a matchup like this, about 53 to 47 roughly on the Tampa side. So I think the 11 is probably a pretty safe bet, 10.5, 11 if you get it there. It very easily could be a 2-touchdown game by the time Tom Brady's done.